Did you know you could secure up to $50,000 in funding with Wells Fargo alone without providing any documentation at all? This works for new businesses also. And I did just that, and I got approved for $40,000. And today I'm going to be breaking down the exact steps, my personal experience, and tips to help you do the same. And if you're ready to take your business to the next level, stay locked in with me because I'm going to give you the tips today to get that done. Hey there, if you're new to my channel, my name is Chess. I've secured well over 400K in business funding for my businesses, and I help entrepreneurs and business owners just like yourself secure the resources they need to succeed. So, in this video today, I'll be taking you through how I secured $40,000 in the Wells Fargo business lines of credit all without providing any documentation at all. And I'll be walking you through the exact steps I took, the key data points that made all the difference, and also the insider tips to maximize your chances of approval. So stay locked in to the end because I'm also going to be sharing a bonus tip about how Wells Fargo's relationship based approach works and also why it's so important for your success. And if that sounds helpful, smash the like button for me and let's dive right in. So let's start with why I decided to apply for the Wells Fargo business lines of credit first. This card right here. As a business owner, having access to capital is very essential, whether it's for scaling your operations, covering your expenses, having unexpected expenses, or even jumping on new opportunities. And this financial flexibility is so key. At the time, I just got approved for the Wells Fargo, the Business Signified Credit Card with a $25,000 limit. And while that was helpful, I knew I needed more funding to expand and also invest in new projects. That's when I decided to go for the business line of credit, which provides funds that I could draw from as needed without many constraints of a traditional loan. And here's where I got strategic with this. I applied for the business line of credit immediately after I got approved for the Signify card. This allowed me to secure both products with just one hard inquiry. So something key, remember? And this also helps me minimize the impact on my credit score. So now let's talk about how the application works and how I set myself up for success when it comes to applying. And the entire process was incredibly straightforward. I applied online for both of the credit cards and the business line of credit. And within a few days of submitting my application, I was approved for the credit card. And shortly after, I got the green light for the business line of credit too. One of the best things about this process, I would say, is that it was no documents because Wells Fargo they offer up to $50,000 for their products, like the business lines of credit, all without requiring tax returns or other documentations. However, this works only if your credit profile is solid, and that's exactly what I prioritize before applying for these products. All right, so here are the critical data points that help me secure the approvals. So we have my credit score, Wells Fargo, they usually approve from Experian. And my Experian FICO score at the time was at 795. And a strong score like this signifies excellent creditworthiness, which is super essential for your approvals with not only Wells Fargo, but with any types of banks. Credit utilization, my utilization at the time was at 3%. And having a low utilization is a very big factor for lenders, especially conservative lenders like Wells Fargo. You may have heard Wells US Bank as well. And I recommend keeping your utilization anywhere from 2% all the way to 10%. Revolving credit limits, my personal revolving credit limit across all my cards were $50,000. This helps demonstrate that I can responsibly manage all my limits, which also gives confidence for the lenders. And my average age of credit, so my average age was 5 years. By having a longer credit history, it not only shows that you have consistency, but also reliability when it comes to this. And these are two qualities that lenders love to see. So these data points, they help me position myself as a low risk borrower, which is exactly what Wells Fargo looks for. And yeah, here are some key insights. Wells Fargo is a very highly relationship based bank. So I made sure to, before applying, I want to establish a strong relationship with them. I opened multiple accounts with them, including a personal checking account, a business checking account. I had a personal credit card with them. If you guys have not heard, Built is through Wells Fargo, so good to have this. You can pay rent with this. A merchant account for processing payments also. And I also kept my accounts active with regular deposits for at least 60 days before applying. Very important. Um, this seasoning period is very critical for you because it shows Wells Fargo that you're also financially stable. Without this, I would say your application would be flagged and you might be asked for a little bit of additional documentation. Now, let's talk about how the business lines of credit impacted my business and helped me out. So, with a $40,000 limit and also an extra $25,000 limit with the Signify, I had the flexibility to expand my operations by hiring new staff, upgrading equipment, also invest in side projects that turned out to be a great success. And that's why I love lines of credit and also business credit cards. They're not tied to your specific purchases like loans are, and you could use them for whatever business needs that you need at the moment. So here's going to be my top tips to boost your chance of success and approval. So one would be to optimize your credit profile. You want to aim for at least 700 plus to keep your score and your utilization anywhere from 2 to 10%. You want to open multiple cards and multiple accounts with Wells Fargo, keep them active for at least 60 days. And you want to apply strategically, of course, if you're considering multiple products at the same time to avoid multiple hard inquiries. And understand the limits. Wells Fargo, they do offer $50,000 without documentation. If you need more, just be ready to provide your financial. And here's my bonus tip that I promise. Wells Fargo does reward consistency, regular deposits, regular deposits, even small ones into your account. It could go a long way if you're building trust with the banks. And it's just a simple habit that could make a big difference in your approval process. So if you're ready to take action but you want personalized help, check out my one-on-one mentorship program or my done for you service. And whether you need guidance tailored to your business or prefer to let us handle the heavy lifting, I got your back. And the link is in the description below and in the pinned comments as well. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so you never miss a tip like these. So if you have any questions and you need help, drop them in the comments. I would love to help you out. This is CashflowChes. I'll see you guys in the next one.